Hey everyone, so today I'm here to show you a foundation routine using the Real Techniques contour brush by Samantha Chapman. Now it looks like this. It's probably not meant to be for foundation. I have said this before, I picked it up accidentally and started using it for foundation and I was like, oh gosh. But it gives you the most flawless finish ever. So I'm going to show you how I get my flawless face like super quick. So first thing I'm going to do is just pin all my hair back so it is out of the way. Isn't that the most annoyingest thing when you go to watch someone and they're showing you a video and their hair is in their face and they just keep moving it and you're like, oh, just pin it back. Okay, that's all I do. I've already moisturized my face from this morning from washing it. And I just use the WEXLER moisturizer. Before I get started, since it is summer and I want my skin to stay pretty all day long, I am using, excuse me, it's Urban Decay's De-Slick. This is for oily control, like oil control, that's it. The directions on this, it says to spray your face and then do your foundation, spray your face again, and then you can top this one more time just so you are having like 3 times of protection so you're not getting oily. So I just do like an X, just like that. I let it soak in for a second. I press it in, especially on my nose, like my chin, my cheeks. Just kind of like in your T-zone, and let it dry just for a second. The foundation that I've been using for over a year now, and I have not found anything else that I love. I truly love this makeup. I recommend it to every single person and they love it. I've got my sisters wearing it. I've had some girls that I've talked to. I'm like, just buy it. It's such a great foundation. They're like, okay, so we'll try it. And it's amazing. It is the Revlon, it is the Superstay makeup by Maybelline. And I'm in the color called Sand Beige. Alright, I'm going to zoom you in so you can see how crazy and how fast this actually works. Ugh, sorry. Alright, what I do, I just take some onto my finger and I do just a few dots on my face. The most coverage I need is on my cheeks. Oh gosh, there we go. And then just kind of like wipe it off. That's all you need. It's barely anything. It is seriously a really light layer. I just take this brush. Like I said, it's the Real Techniques. I hope you guys can see that. And it is the contour brush. Now, mine is dirty because I've used it. I love this. It seriously gives you like that airbrush feel. It's very lightweight. It blends it amazingly. And I just start going in circles over my entire face. And I just go pretty fast just to get it buffed in so it soaks in quicker. You can find these brushes at Ulta. Now this is the face set, I believe, and it's only $15.99 and you get 4 brushes, I believe. And when I bought my brushes, I got them for buy one, get one 50% off. And so I bought 2 kits. I just absolutely love them. I just love how they just make my foundation go on so smooth. With it being summer, I don't like to wear a lot of foundation. And I can get away with wearing very little of this, but it still gives me like a flawless coverage. Oops, sorry. Whatever's left over, I just kind of go over my lids. I like that this also, it's kind of tapered a little bit, that you can go in between like the sides of your nose. Okay, so there, that's that. excuse me. That's seriously like enough coverage. And then with like the powder that I use, it gives you like a little bit more coverage. I still use the exact same concealer, which is the Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer, and mine is in the color called Light 02. Best concealer ever. And applying with this brush, like stippling it, oh my goodness, it is amazing. It's so light, I love it. Do a small swipe. That's all you need. And I just take the very tip of this brush and I just start feathering back and forth. And I'm barely touching my skin. Barely. And this gets up into the corners of your eye. I like to bring it down the side of my nose and then onto about my cheeks, just because I get like the most redness there. And then I just tap on top of it, and then it's just so much better. I mean, look at that. I know I have no eyebrows on. It makes me look even worse, but whatever. That's the next video. Okay, just like that. Seriously, I know it looks super duper scary without having eyebrows. I'm sorry, I apologize that they're so light. I'm just tapping it in just to make sure that it goes into my stupid lines and that it won't crease. To set it, what I've been loving to set my entire face lately, it's been like the past 2 weeks. I'm using my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. It's just a translucent color, and it's just like a finishing powder. I take it onto a puff, like a Maybelline. This was from Maybelline. I get a little bit onto the puffy thing. Once again, I tap to make sure there's no creases, and then I kind of roll this under my eyes first just to set it. And then whatever's in the lid, I just take it and go over my entire face. This does leave me, since I kind of use a little bit more, since I'm using a puff instead of a brush would apply a lot less, but I like to have the powder just for extra oil control. It does make you a little white, so I do have to still use like a bronzer, stuff like that. But my finishing powder always after that has always been, excuse me, oh my gosh, I look so pale, it's disgusting. Ooh. I'm just gonna buff this in real fast. Oh, much better. That brush I was using is my Coastal Scents 518. It's the buffing brush. Oh my gosh, I just got it and I totally can't remember the name of it. I'll put it in the bottom so you guys know what it's called. Okay, so my very last step that I do is my beige powder by Physcians formula. Best stuff ever. Even though it's beige, it's like just a warmer tone and it really warms up my skin. And then if I want to wear bronzer, then I can. I don't have to wear bronzer if I don't want to. I just tap in a few times on a Kabuki brush and start at the temples onto my forehead, and I just kind of push it into my skin. So my forehead's already so much more pretty. I just bring it down onto my neck. That's that. That's it. Seriously. Super easy. I'm just going to buff it in a little bit more. I don't know. It's seriously the best brush for foundation. I always go through different brushes, and I like to tell you guys about the different brushes I go through. I did have someone ask me for a comparison for the Sephora, what is this, the 45 mineral powder brush. This one I love. It's super, super dense, and it really can get your foundation spread really quickly also. But if you're looking for like a fuller coverage, I love this brush for that. This brush, since it is so flimsy and airy and it's lightweight, it will spread your foundation even quicker, and you don't need a ton of foundation. This brush kind of like soaks it up a little bit, even though it's synthetic as well. Parts of it is synthetic, I believe. But this one kind of like holds onto the foundation. This one, it just disputes the powder, or I'm sorry, the liquid foundation everywhere, and it just makes it so nice. So that's that. I believe this brush was, oh, my nose itches, $22, I think. And you get the whole kit. You get 4 brushes for $16. And you're supporting a YouTube guru on here. This is, like I said, Samantha Chapman. She is from Pixie Woo. Love her, and I love her sister. I love their videos. So go check them out. They're great brushes. They seriously are. I love the handles. They're very lightweight also. They're not heavy at all. So if you don't like a heavy brush, that's fine. But you can hold clear back here and just brush it on so quickly. And I love how just lightweight it feels, and I'm not sticky. I'm covered. I mean, it's a nice coverage. It looks great. So now I'm going to go do my eyebrows in a different video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.